All right, let's do 3 for 3 today. 3 for 3, 3 videos today. Let's talk about Kirk Cousins winning the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he threw for like 296, 4 touchdowns. I don't have the stats on hand. I'm at work, so I don't be looking at all that stuff. Maybe I could look on my tablet and find out or whatever. But I just want to make this video really quick. I know he threw for 4 touchdowns, and he absolutely obliterated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the second time. I think the last time he won Offensive Player of the Week, he like threw for 509 yards against the Buccaneers in the overtime win. This is the thing, man. We can talk about all the things and all the ins and outs of the Falcons, and I get it. The team is flawed, and no team is perfect at the same time. But for the most part, they're getting it done, especially with games that matter. Now, I do believe that the Seattle Seahawks game was a game that mattered, because every game really does matter. But you taking care of the division, you're 4-0. You got 2 more games against your divisional rivals. You still got to play the Saints at home, well, in New Orleans, and you still got the Carolina Panthers coming to the Mercedes-Benz. So you got a good chance of sweeping the entire division, and that'll be absolutely awesome. And if you continue to win on the level like that and win your other games, because you still got the Giants, you still got the Vikings, you still got the Commanders, you don't have like easy teams that's left that's in the conference. And I still think you still got the Chargers and some other teams as well. So, and not to mention the Cowboys, we played them this week as well. So you still got a lot of business to take care of. But the way this team is set up, man, I got to give it to Raheem Morris and them, man. They did a pretty good job of getting this team together. They did a pretty good job of getting the right the personnel in, as far as the coaching staff. Because Zach Robinson, at one point, we were scratching our head like, what in the world? But now Zach Robinson is looking pretty good right now with the way his play calling, and Kirk Cousins putting up the numbers. And even though that Drake London didn't have the best game, you saw other players step up. Darnell Mooney had a pretty good game. Kyle Pitts had a pretty good game. The running game was so-so, but it was good enough. I mean, you cannot get away from what the offense is actually trying to do, and it's actually working. And just like, Drake London had an off day, I ain't say off day, but he wasn't the contributing factor as much as he used to on this week. Hey, next week he might be the man. It's just, that's how it is when you have all these weapons. It's absolutely awesome to see. And with Kirk Cousins being at the helm, this is a very good transition. I could see us doing this for probably 2 years, this year and next year. Then Michael Penix come in like a Jordan Love situation and keep it moving. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, when I saw Kirk Cousins run that 13 yards, I mean, he looked like he was running fast, but he was running so slow, man. And, he's in his mid-30s. He still got a good bit of football left in him. But, I mean, let's be honest, man. When you got a guy like Michael Penix behind him, you probably could, finagle where, look, you're going to get another 40-something million dollars next year, Kirk Cousins, because I think it's a $100 million contract over 4 years. Them last 2 years are like 10 years apiece or something like that. I mean, $10 million apiece. So it's like, look, man, you could do this one more time, we get some success. Hopefully we could go all the way. Hopefully we can go all the way. I don't know, but you could do all that, and then you could transition in, and the next, like now 2, and you get Penix in for another 10. I mean, you got to have a decade of like success, a decade plus. So it's good to see how this is going. But Kirk Cousins, man, you keep this going. Maybe you can get a couple more, NFC players of the week. And then now you look at everybody else in the NFC right now. You keep this up with Kirk Cousins, there may be a talk of him being MVP. And you know what happened last time it was the MVP? We ended up making it to the Super Bowl when we had a quarterback that made the MVP. Hopefully we don't have that same outcome. But, he keeps putting up these numbers. He stay healthy, and the offense and the defense get collab together to win more football games. It could be a real situation. I mean, who else in the NFC is really putting it out there like that? I mean, you can see Jaden Daniels is looking pretty good. But anybody else in the NFC, you're like, I don't know. I mean, it's looking kind of shaky when it comes to the numbers, because Kirk Cousins is putting it out there like that. Not to say what happened, but what you're going to have to do is, like, right now you're 5-3. You're slated to go, maybe 11-6. Is that a thing? That's 17 games. Yeah, 11-6, or you make it go 12-5. You know what the things, how things are projected if nothing falls off the rails. So if you got that, and then you can make a playoff run, yeah, he could possibly win it, but it all just takes it one game at a time. The Dallas game is coming up. Dallas is not looking too hot, but they are capable of winning at any time. Just as bad as they look at times, they can look just as good as any team in the NFL. So they're coming to our spot. Maybe we can make things happen and win this game. I mean, it didn't look too good against the Seattle Seahawks. Hopefully that don't be a repeat. But I'll say this, Kirk Cousins, NFC Player of the Week. Keep it going, keep it moving, and maybe we could make something happen. You know, it's just a good feeling. Outside of all the things going on with Georgia Southern, you know, right now you got the Falcons actually looking good. They're in the driver's seat, and you know, outside of a few hiccups here, you know, you look at the Steelers game and you look at the Chiefs game. I mean, we could be really in the driver's seat. You know, we could have been a 7-win team right now. But nevertheless, coulda, woulda, shoulda. The only thing we can take care of is what? All right, man, you take it easy. Only thing we can do is take care of what we can in front of us, you know, and that's it. So I'm going to be at the game, the Dallas game. I think it's going to be a really good game. It's going to be rocking. You know, Dallas fans do show up and show out, and I'm going to be there. Hopefully the Falcons could get that win and go to 6-3. So hopefully that Kirk Cousins could put up another monster game, because Kirk Cousins, I mean, he got the weapons. And, you know, we can run the ball a little bit, but I'll talk about the defense later, because the defense really definitely bend, don't break. That front seven need to get at the quarterback. Hopefully we make it happen. Even rattle Dak Prescott a little bit, and we can get some turnovers. I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all take it easy. I'm looking at myself, boy. I got to start walking more, boy. Look at that stomach, boy. Being in this truck ain't helping. I have to get a little bit of, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.